Hey everybody, Cougar here, back for more adventures in the forest. We're picking up right where we left off last time. In fact, if you look at my hunger bar, you can see that it's completely empty. So we are going to cook up some food. I think one of these should do it. And while that's cooking, I'm just going to run up the hill here and grab our log sled. We left it up here when I came down to save the game and get something to eat. So when last we left off, we started construction on that wall back there. Gonna be doing more of that today, but I'll try to keep it interesting. Even though it's just gonna be a lot of chopping and hauling. That fire went out. Is that food even edible? No, it's still raw. That was the fire that we originally set 2 nights ago, and I didn't add any additional stuffs to it. Fuel in the form of leaves. So we'll just have to wait until that cooks. I don't want to leave it again in case it happens again. Maybe it's very windy today or something. That'll be done. Smells good. Smell it cooking now. There we go. Yum. Yeah, I think that fire was just getting old. And we actually lost that second piece of fish when that fire self-destructed. And we're getting thirsty. So I'm just going to run down here to the pond and get a sip of bad-for-us water. And then back to chopping. Ugh, I know, you hate that. Back to chopping. Alright guys, I'm pausing for a second here because it just started to rain and we still have that turtle shell that we picked up down on the beach. So what we want to do is go to our building thing here, our food tab, and build a water collector using sticks and the tortoise shell that we picked up. Oh, and I don't have sticks. Are you kidding me? Missing all this good rain. Oh, I'm exhausted now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. So, hopefully this rain will last long enough to give that a little bit of water in it. You really should build more than one. I'll probably have 3 down there eventually, but I won't have them here. I just built that kind of in an emergency because the rain started suddenly. I'll build it behind the walls. I'll build a little water farm back there. No cannibals yet. I haven't seen a single one. It's been one full day of tree chopping and hauling. Alright, you know what? It's really dark right now, and I know that there's another log off there in the distance somewhere, but I am cold and wet, and I need to get back up to my shelter. Shit. Let go. I do not have light. That's a wild one. It's a guy. And I'm very tired already. Alright, he's dead. No? Alright, now he's dead. Yeah, I'm freezing. I gotta build a fire real quick. Oh man, did I use up all my sticks? Okay, burn some of this money. We need a little more heat here. Well, more body parts for our effigies. And there's something to eat. If I can... Oh my god, I'm so bad with this axe and tired. I have a tiny sliver of stamina left. I can't go to bed without eating something, though. Do I have something to eat? I have 1 fish left. It's spoiled, but it's better than nothing. It's saying that I can put the head on the fire. I do not think I want to do that. I am very thirsty too. Alright, now I can... Ooh, no, I put the head on the fire. I didn't mean to do that. Hey. Oh, jeez. Glad it was raining. Alright, well, that got me off the edge of starvation anyway. I still need some water. Sounds like the rain's letting up. Did this catch anything? A little bit. Okay. That topped me off. Alright, well, I think we can sleep through the night. Well, the moon is out. Maybe we could do a little more chopping now that the moon is out and it stopped raining. Man, I should have tried for that. I need the food. I should have tried for that bird. Oh my gosh. Alright, so a little bit of meat off of that seagull. No, I don't want... Alright. So use R to cycle through the things that you want to put on the fire. That's something I just discovered just now, even though it says R right there. Come on, cook. Alright. Now we're feeling a little better. Now we can get back to it. Ah, yes, there was a leftover log over here somewhere. That is mud. We can smear that on ourselves for camouflage. And there's the leftover log. Alright, so it is almost dawn. And I have not really slept yet. I need to eat something. Just been chopping and hauling all night long. And we're still like maybe halfway through, not even. I'm hoping as the sun is coming up here, it might be light enough for me to hunt a fish. No, it's still not light enough. That was a bunny rabbit. You can keep an eye out for a bird. There's some birds up there. Oh, bird feather. Where'd it go? Maybe I got it. It's another bird feather. You want to collect those, you need those for arrows. Come back, come back. Got it. And I just heard a bird. Well, there's a bunny, but we don't have a bow yet. Alright, well the sun's coming up, so I'm going to head back to the pond and grab a fish. I do have rocks I could throw at it. I think it's going to be easier to just spear a fish. Still not quite bright enough. There we go. Let's just get something in our bellies while that fire's still lit. Yeah, I am pooped. I have not. I've been working all night. Oh, gotta start a new fire. Don't know why I put that person's head on the fire. Probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, let's cook up our fish. This is nice and fresh. Should give us a lot of food in our tummies. Yeah, I'll take you. Come here. Nice. Yeah, I don't actually want the bird head. Thank you. Come on, cook, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, that filled us all the way up. I'll just hang on to that bird meat for now. Because we got more shopping and hauling to do. Oh, we got company. Somebody's sneaking around up there. That's one of the wild ones. They're definitely going to attack if they see us. I mean, we could hope they just walk on by and never even see us. In fact, we can even crouch. I just don't want them trying to mess with anything of ours. It looks like they're just transiting. They may be trying to go up the hill to replace those effigies that we destroyed up there earlier. Well, I'm going to roll the dice that they're gone. Gone. Alright, now they're two. It's a bird. Okay, so those are some nobles. See the one with the thing on its head up there and running fully upright? Those are two of the noble race. And yeah, we seem to have set up our camp and our wall right between a major thoroughfare. Them moving from there to somewhere else. Probably gonna have to come back this way when they're done doing whatever it is they're doing down there. And that'll be 3 of them, which It's really hard to, when you encounter a mix of the wildlings and the nobles, because you can't just stand still and stare the nobles down. You have to keep moving and turning your back on the nobles, which is dangerous. Oh, and I never picked... I'm not carrying a full load here. That was stupid. I got distracted by the bad boys. Or was that a full load? Maybe that was. Alright, so we got some nobles here. Let's see what they think of the guy with the... Shoot, I'm gonna have to back up to keep them both in sight. Oh, and we're gonna have a wild one, too. See, these guys aren't gonna attack. If we don't attack them... See, they're just testing us. Oh, there's a wild one. And that's a male. I don't think that's the one we saw cross earlier. And now we got to worry about the noble sneaking up behind us. Oh, shoot, that was a waste of energy. Come on. Ugh. Trying to kill this guy and keep my eye on the noble. Is he dead? I think that guy's dead. Alright. Oh, she's still over there. I really don't want to fight all three of them. I mean, I took some hits in that little altercation. Chill out, guys. I mean you no harm. Just back off. Shoot. I gotta keep them both on the screen. I can't let her get behind me. Yeah, too much backing up. I'm tired. Really tired. I'll be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. Alright. I think she chickened out. I hurt her bad enough that she took off. Took care of that guy and the wild one. I wish I could have made it through there without killing that noble, but I had to back up at one point to keep both of them in front of me, and they didn't like that. They took that as a sign of weakness and decided to attack. I gotta rinse this blood off and eat something and rest. Whew. I'm going to eat one of the snack bars, energy bars that we found on in the luggage. Because we got a ton of them. I don't think we've eaten any yet. And we need the health. So plenty of food. I just need to rest. These are right here. They're not going anywhere. I'm going to come back for those later. I have to lie down and rest. Oh, wait. I've got meds, right? Where are my meds? That's booze, 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 booze. Meds is 4. I don't have any? How do I not have any meds? I found tons of them in the luggage. Didn't I? I didn't use them. Now I'm not finding any. Yes, lots of turtles here, and yes, I'd like to have another rain catcher. So I'm gonna kill one of these guys as long as we're here. Oh, jeez. If I'm not terrible at... Oh! Terrible at... Oh my gosh, how do I... Oh, wow. I'm just a horrible person. I tortured that tortoise to death. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you for the shell, Mr. Tortoise. Alright, well, I got plenty of food. I could use some water. We already built that one rain catcher up there. So I think I'm just going to try to stay fed and get a good night's rest tonight. And I gotta chop up those bodies. Oh, there's another one. Jeez. That's another noble. Hey, I just killed 2 of your buddies, friend. You want some? Alright, I have pissed them off. They are coming for me now. By that I just mean with that yelp, that meant that there was another one over there. And that one. I don't think they're happy that I killed their friend. Yeah. I thought I saw something out there. Yeah. Oh, it's the same guy. Alright. Well, I think we can get back to a little bit of gathering here. Well, our log sled's right over there. Why don't we head down to the beach here and see what was so interesting to them down here. Oh, this is the berry bush. We never ate our berries. More importantly than... I mean, yes, they give you food and water, but even more importantly, they give you berry seeds so that we can plant some later. I already mentioned that. So somebody was camping out here. There is a pot that we can use to cook water somehow. I'm not even sure how. Duct tape, a Let's Camp magazine, it's like a bag of chips, and some kind of brochure magazine. Some booze. A big anchor that's not going to be any help to us. A throwable rock. Oh, have I got too much booze? Oh, I gotta craft some Molotovs then. So that was it down here. Somebody's campsite. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better. Having a full belly helps. Still pretty messed up. Yeah. You want some? Oh, she's back. It's the same one. So she may attack immediately. There may be no standing her off. Now, she's chill as long as somebody doesn't come sneaking up behind us. She's just gonna go away soon. I'd rather not fight her with just a sliver of health. Alright. Alright, we're good. Let's get back to chopping and hauling. Alright. I think that's gonna do it. Especially since it just started to pour. We're definitely calling it a night now. Gonna get back to camp, build a fire. I don't think I have any food on me, but I'm not that hungry yet. I could probably go the entire night without food. And I have, you know, energy bars on me. I'll have one of those just to make sure that I sleep well tonight. And then that wall is almost finished. I know it doesn't really seem like it, but we're making good progress. We're down to 49 logs needed, and we started out at 120 something, 140 something. So we're way more than halfway. We're like 2/3 of the way done. Let's see if we can get a fire going here in the wet. Oh, and I have some meat on me. That may be spoiled, but we'll see. Yeah, I know I'm cold. There you go. Alright, now I eat something. This is raw, fresh, generic meat. Excellent. Probably only going to need one of those. Well, I have another meat on me. I'm not going to kill that bird right now. Another cold, wet night in the forest. Well, not in the forest. I'm glad we're not in the forest. It's scary in the forest. Wow, these birds are just begging to be eaten. But I don't need you. I'm not hungry. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm tired. Alright. See you guys in the morning. Alright, sun is up. Quick save. Another lovely sunrise in the forest. And I'm right back at it. So this will be our third full day of chopping, hauling, and crafting. And this should do it. We should be able to wrap this up today if we don't have too many cannibal encounters. So, see you in a bit. You know, let me just see if my fire is still burning. It is. Let me cook up that other piece of meat I have. As the sun dries this place out a little bit. Another rainbow! Hey, birdie. Want to be dinner? Nope. Did he just steal some of my water? No. Thank you, birdie. Birdie feather. Right back to it. Cannibals came while I was asleep and put down an effigy. Some guy with a shoe strapped to his head. Okay. Goodbye. And right back to work. Bogey traipsing right across our front lawn. Alright guys, this should be our last load of logs to finish the wall. And while we do our last little bit of chopping here, I wanted to talk a little bit about the lumberjacking. Now yes, there are different axes that you can find or create. As far as I know, the last time I played, the axes were all different. And people could debate about which was the best axe, because some don't hit as hard but swing faster, some hit harder but swing slower, that kind of thing. So whether you want to be doing more damage to the tree or hitting the tree more often is kind of a personal preference. Also, all of the trees will give you 4 logs. Every once in a while, you'll get 5, but you'll never get less than 4. And there are 2 ways to approach the felling of the trees, since you know you're going to get 4 from every tree, and the log sled takes 12 logs. You know that you're going to have to drop 3 trees to fill up the log sled. So you can either drop all 3 of trees at once, or you can do them one at a time and fill the log sled one at a time. My personal preference is to do them one at a time for a couple of reasons. One, because you get tired swinging the axe, and it gives your body a chance to rest a little bit in between the chopping sessions. 2, as you've noticed probably just watching the chopping, that the logs will roll after you drop the tree. So if you drop them all at once, and then while you're chopping the other trees, the logs from the first tree roll away, or roll into down the beach, or off a cliff, or whatever, or into deep brush, and you never find them again, well then that is a waste of a log. So I prefer to chop one, put it on the sled, chop another, put on the sled, chop another. Alright, so we have completed the entire wall. I'm sorry it's so dark now. The moon will be out in a minute. But we have completed the entire wall except for these 3 right here. What I'm going to do is I left those 3 empty intentionally because now I can push the log sled through. And what you can do is just keep removing and replacing these as you need to get the log sled through, because the log sled is not going to fit through this doorway, the gate here. So if I put these up now, I had 2 in here already. If I put these up now and then close it off, then when I want to get the log sled back through again, hey, we have a solid wall. Now when I want to get the log sled back through again, you should be able... Oh, I think you need I need to build the repair tool, and then you can uncraft these. You can take them down. I don't have the repair tool yet. But we have a secure compound here. It took 3 full days and nights of chopping and hauling, but we have a solid wall from one cliff to the other cliff, and we can do whatever we want behind that wall, and we should be pretty safe. I mean, like I said, the cannibals are wily, and they will find a way to get in here if there is a way to get in here. Hopefully there isn't, and we can just craft our base up there. Oop, we got a noble coming right now. See the light out there? You know that's a noble because they're the only ones that have the lights. That's like a headlamp, but it's a candle. It's a candle burning on his head. And I don't think he's coming for me. I don't have a fire lit. I think he's just passing through. But yeah, we should be safe behind here, and we can start crafting. We can actually put down a house and do a little farm and move my water collectors inside. I only have 1 water collector right now. Ooh, he just took off running. Oh, there are 2 of them. Well, they didn't see me. They were just passing through, so we're okay. So, in that case, I'm going to call this an episode. I know it wasn't very exciting just watching me run back and forth with the log sled, but 3 full days and nights of hauling, cutting and hauling, interspersed with some cannibal encounters and stopping for food. And you probably, if you were watching closely, saw me stop for berries a few times. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Next episode, we'll be doing more interesting stuff, I promise. But leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. For now, stay out of the forest.